What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy with JMed's Brick Clicks. I've been working on this little project for a while. If you've been watching some of my videos or the shorts, I've done some updates a little bit in the past, like some of the rock work across the back. I did the sign actually like 2 years ago, trying to get those lettering, spacing and everything right, and the arrow. We'll take a closer look at that here in a second. I just wanted to start with an overview of my Boy Scout camp. If you haven't heard before, I'm a Scoutmaster for my local Boy Scout troop. I have been since 2009. We've had a lot of fun, go a lot of campouts. I've had 13 kids become an Eagle Scout under me. I'm an Eagle Scout myself, so I wanted to do this to make this just for that, my own little personal interest in scouting. If you want to change it to a Girl Scout camp or who knows, maybe just a campground in general, you can. So it just give you some ideas. I used a tent. I used some cabins. I know the model isn't huge. I mean, when we go here, it's 2 full base plates and then an 8 by 16, so 8 by 32. So one of these. So it's 2 full 32 by 32 base plates plus this. Why that odd size? Because it fits on my shelf. I'll show you that in a few minutes too. So let's get down close and see some of the stuff that we're missing. My fire there, I'm really happy the way that turned out. So we got our one scout with backpack. We got his scout book. Another one with a flashlight. Got our scout leader there with his coffee mug. We got another scout there. Turn it a little bit, and you see our pile of sticks back there. You see our stump. Got our axe back there for cutting all the firewood that's been stacked up there next to those backpacks. Got a water bucket back there full of water. You got some scouts coming in to come around the fire. Another with a book. You'll notice in the back here, so we got 2 more scouts. We got one kid who has decided to build a fire and cook a fish. And we got another kid here who is kind of shocked that there's a fire back here. You'll notice that blue area in the very back. That's a cave. And I'll show you that here in a little bit too. So there's a couple features here that, that you don't see right off the bat. Now these 2 cabins, they're sets. They come in a larger part of the set. I redid the whole base, but the actual build is an actual set that came out a few years ago. Not worried about it. I mean, everything else on here is totally custom, but the 2 cabins. So I'll at least put that out there. My trees, the rock work, all the landscaping, the whole sign in the back, everything else is custom, but I do want to point that out when I say it's totally custom minus these 2 cabins. The 2 cabins, they're on here. I've kind of got them set. I mean, you can see how I can just move them off, and there's the trick. To basically just put them like that. I think I only lost 1 little flower, so I'm kind of happy with that. So if I need to take them off or move them, yeah, it's not a big deal. The weird shape, I know can be, you can see the blue over here. We'll move this over. We've got our rowboat, got our rowboat captain guide. And we got another little fire over here. We're cooking hot dogs. And one of my scout leaders wanted me to add him in there in his own little way. So would you believe they don't make a beard or that in black? The regular beard attachment, like you see there's in gray and red and reddish brown, they don't make it in black. So I had to kind of settle for this. So that's why we have one guy here wearing his overalls. That's one of my scout leaders in real life. Got our custom tree here. Very nice, good foliage in here. Pretty cool design. Other things that I'm trying to show you before I take the camera and start moving it around. Yeah, I can't really think of anything without just picking the camera up and taking off with a little tour. So let's get at it. Okay, we'll start with the top-down view. So there's your total space. And the one thing is, if I take this to like a show or something, it's so easy to add because I've just got all this, and all I have to do is just add some base plates. I've got another cabin, I've got more tents. I could add a full other open field here with more tents and basically kind of enclose this to where it just covers everything. We could add more of the beach, which I really like this design with water, tile for flat, freshly moved water, then some dark tan tile. Then we go into the regular tan color. So I like that four-piece transition there. I think that's the best way to do it. My personal opinion. I've got a little ledge back there. Got some foliage growing on it. Some stuff trying to hide some of the base work there. Didn't really do it on that one where the sign is. You get up close here, you can see how many individual pieces that arrow takes, or those lettering, all this, the scout camp lettering takes. Try to do some flags just to cap it off, but yeah, if you're in scouts, the red arrows for Order of the Arrow. If you know it, you know it. If not, that's okay. So we got our little area here. I tried to add some cobblestone or just some trail work to it. Oh yeah, there's our guy back here with the shocked look. Back here, I think I added one of my only, the green snake. There's not many animals in this set. I think there's a green frog. Yep, right there. If you're interested in this tent, which is plastic, I saved the package so you know what to go to buy. It's not even a poly bag, it's a plastic bag. But that's the set, and piece is what you get. So I use this guy, that's my guide. And yeah, you get all the pieces to set this up. I don't know how much that is now. I would probably guess 10 bucks. Maybe more, maybe less, depending on shipping. But yeah, if you're interested in that, check that out if you guys are interested in some tents. There's also some generic tents that use the same exact pattern that are on eBay that are in all different colors. But if you want authentic Lego, that is one of the options. It's way cheaper than the one that came out around 2000 in the Egyptian sets. Because I think that tent's, oh man, $30, $40 for just a piece of fabric. So anyway, let's take a look from the side. And you can see kind of part of my cave. I left it open just for access. We have some foliage here for some leaves to try to cover the entrance a little bit. There you go, you can kind of see in there. I don't think I'm missing anything else to it. Piece count, I have no idea. But these the Scout minifigures, I actually got those last year on the Lego Buildable Minifigure little kiosk in the Lego stores. I just went and bought, I don't know how many I bought, a dozen of them, just to have for something like this. I know I've seen a few other places kind of pop them up. Those green hats, man, those are kind of expensive, 50 cents or more a piece. I'm surprised. Some of them have the neckerchiefs. I bought those years ago, so that's kind of neat. Just kind of anticipation of getting this done. So all right, let's turn this around so you can see the cave. Okay, here's our cave. I know I could do a lot better, and yeah, we got some orange for support here, so if I do a backing, that's what that's reasonably for. Our stalactites, our stalagmites, you got a spider, you got to have some gems. So yeah, the whole corner's kind of just open. Little crevices and stuff up top and caverns. But anyway, I just wanted to add something there in case somebody decided to look at the back side of it. I found some really cool ideas using the dark tan, some tan, the dark orange, and the medium nougat colors to do a cave, which are actually probably the most likely colors rather than this dark bluish gray. So I might do that in the future if I do a bigger cave. Deck that out in those colors and then get the stalactite pieces in those to make it look really good. But for just a cheap little 20-minute attempt, this is what I'm going with. I'm good with it. If I need to add on to the cave, I mean, I can do that and make this longer. But anyway, we come over the top. Yeah, you can see I used my really old white pieces I got probably as a kid back in the 80s just to hide, but actually to be able to use. We come over the top and we've got our campground. What do you think? I'm really happy with it. I think it's going to display well. I might even take it to a scouting thing at some point. Who knows? I mean, it would transport pretty easy. I just need to take the sign down and the tree off, and yeah, it'll transport really easy. All right, let's get it on the shelf so you can see what that looks like next to my Forestman castle set diorama. Yeah, we'll go with that. Now here it is inside the shelf. You can see the walls. So that's why I built it like that in that size. Kind of the same as I did with my Forestman castle. Get it in zoom. With my creek and waterfall. I didn't want to do a waterfall, but I did want to do some backdrop to it for that one. So looking at them both, yeah, I think it looks pretty good. We'll do an Islanders one on the top. That's what these guys over here, and man, the camera does not want to focus today. So that's what those guys are there for. And we've got our castle sets at the bottom. Anyway, that's what we got. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them and help you guys out if you guys are interested in any of the builds. So thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.